So for all those green haters out there, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Yellow is pretty good against green. And in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase the cooler deck that I've been playing getting into master rank. I'd like to think it's a pretty straightforward deck. This is the one I've been testing, at least the one that is here in the digital client. If you saw the list that I've been playing, or at least posted earlier this week or last week, I don't even know anymore. It's a little bit different. And this basically focuses on the Ginyu Force, being able to do silly combos like Raccoon into Ginyu into another 2-drop, like Birder or double Jace or another knees somewhere. Here it is right here, or the Zarbon, things like that. And the thing about cooler itself is that I've said it before, that it has a pretty decent ceiling. There's a lot of cool things you can do with it, knowing that you can restand your 4-drops here, or you can restand well, I guess both 4-drops, the cooler and as well as the Frieza. And then we also have the Supernova and Frieza Death Ball, or just Death Ball, I suppose. And it works out pretty well to untap your energy offensively for double Supernova, or at least one of them, especially if you throw down a 5-drop Frieza, and then you untap an energy, and then you swing and then go into Supernova from there. So you can keep rested or freeze, I guess, 2 different targets, and as well as put on 20k on top of that 35k. And then defensively, you always have that untap into a 15k and then tap down a 3k. So it is, again, a pretty straightforward deck. The cuts, or at least the changes that I would probably make after getting into master with this, I would probably say maybe the Ginyu Force, the 1-drop is a little awkward after you play the 2-drop here. You can switch that over with vanillas, like the 3-cost Frieza, the 30k, so that way you have a little bit better chance against Broly. You can put the King Cold as well if that's a little bit better for you, since you could restand it with the leader itself. The Jace was at 3, I put it down to 2, and I think that's the weird ratio for that. Same thing for Frieza. So if you can find some room to put this up, I would remove the 1 cost here, and as well as to put it into vanillas or those 2. The only thing about that is that, I like the draw. I like the fact that you can get the value out of it. It is a Frieza target, so that way when you don't have to rely on Sorbet or Frieza in order to get the Ginyu Force combo with Raccoon, right? That's one of the things that I kind of really liked. The downside about this is that, again, it's a 5k, so whenever you're going against red, either Sorbet or the Ginyu, the frog, I would say it probably dies like 90% of the time. So just watch out for that. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let's check out some gameplay. I really do hope, if they do have 3 to 4, that they are all viable or decent enough to play. Yeah, why not? Half decent hand, I think. Just been charging. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I was moving them around. Oh well. Oh boy. Everything in green quality is absurd, so they're probably the most common thing. Yeah, it is, but I think it has a pretty, like, the thing about green is that it has literally everything that it needs in order to answer any deck, right? And then there's 3 different variations where I like Gohan here because he's more versatile than the 17-18 and as well as Broly, but Broly is better in the way of the Whitebeard thing for One Piece being a 25k leader instead of 20, and being able to ramp on their opponent's turn is pretty good too. So like there's trade-offs, but Yellow, including Frieza, which is I consider tier 1, is still really good. So you know there's definitely trade-offs. What do I do? Yeah, I'm greedy. We'll do this. If he swings next turn, I get to awaken, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm just gonna set up for multiple attacks. He has a lot of like 1 costs, which is not cool. Yeah, I definitely like if you're gonna be playing and you want to have a decent time. Yellow Frieza is going to be a good pick for sure. Blue is great. I like blue because of all the like not so much jank, but like it is a combo deck. It is more just like you were saying. If you're ahead, it feels great. If you're behind, it feels like every other deck is better. And like when you're behind as green, you can restabilize through ramp and just playing Broly on curve late game. Or 16-17 or whatever, right? And like this is a good answer for yellow decks because like all my dudes are 20Ks. So I have to play something like cooler in order to get rid of it. So, you know, there's some balance in that kind of way. But something like this where I play this for 3. I take a life. I play Ginyu. And then I untap 2. I'm at 5. I play this for 2. I take 1. I'm at 4. I awaken. And then I was looking for a Frieza actually, so a bit disappointing, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep swinging. Not that Frieza, the other Frieza. I can play this Frieza, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play 5-drop Frieza next turn. So we're just gonna go and swing 20. A lot. And he's gonna try to defend himself, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, you're better off taking these, so that way you can use your 5Ks. Sasanai! Uh-huh. I'm gonna restand just so I can play this other Jace. Put as much pressure as I can. I don't know why you're not awakening. Just gonna go 20. Use our sorbets to defend ourselves. Red feels the weakest? Really? I think red is like the most middle of the pack kind of color that we have. That's just me. Because like red has a good matchup against yellow, and it gets blue sort of like 50-50, and then green, it just depends on how aggressive you can get. Because it has a lot of critical, it has a lot of Stealth Awakeners, it has U7 Goku that is, you know, theoretically good for offense. There's the Vegeta. I don't want to place it on curve. It's kind of crazy that everyone has everything that they need, and I kind of did too, actually. I can't really complain about this. He's going to have a pretty decent turn. These 2 sorbets are going to help me. I'm going to lose one of the 2 drops or 1 drops. And then his falling turn, as long as he swings with the trunks, I can keep that rested and I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's a pretty good swing. I think you're better off swinging with trunks into it, though. Which you might do anyway with the other one. Is this alt art? Oh, no, it's not. Here, pitch to pop my Zarmon, maybe? I don't know. Pitch to Broly. You know you don't need those. Like, Ginyu! How rude. You swing here. You swing to another one. I use Sorbet. I don't have a 10k to use. Could. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. But how, you know. Oh, that's a really good draw. It's like the best draw I could have, actually. Oh, yeah, it's a Goku. Interesting. All right. Can you pop? He can't pop my Frieza, but he can pop my Cooler. So there's that. Ooh, 10k, not looking good. He can pop two of these guys and then swing into my Frieza, I think. Oh, it's Frieza time, baby. I think we restand Supernova. Yeah, double rest. 65. Yeah, super combo, leader effect. Oh, insta Kamehameha. Now he's behind. Super behind. So that is 55 to my 65. I could have went 70, but it's fine. Okay. 70 to my 65. I think I swing the Zarbon. There we go. Here's another swing. You want to take that one? Kaizen Dokkan! Is that a reference to Dokkan? Or is it just the word Dokkan? What is a Dokkan meaning in Japanese? Explosion. Explosion sound effects. Nice. There you go. He retired because he's at 4. He's super behind. I attacked him like 16 times. And my double striker was too much for him. Like I said, Cooler is way too much. And now we're in Master 4.